What's happening, everybody? It's Sean with reactions to the classics, and today got a song reaction to Early Morning Rain from Peter, Paul, and Mary. Doing this one for our longtime patron and friend, Bo Start. It's Bo Start's birthday recently. He says this is his favorite song. So I thought, you know what? Happy birthday, Chris. I'm going to do this one for you. Now, a little background on the song. It's a Gordon Lightfoot song, but Chris said his favorite version of it, or Bo Start, it's Chris, said his favorite version of it is Peter, Paul, and Mary. So that's the one I'm going to do. But a little history of this. Written, composed by Gordon Lightfoot. It appears on his 1966 debut album, Lightfoot, and then in a re-recorded version on the 1975 compilation, Gord's Gold, which we have a full album review up, Trey and I did. So I guess I've heard this song. I just didn't realize it. Gordon wrote and composed a song in 1964, but his genesis took root during his 1960 trip to Westlake, Los Angeles. Throughout this time, he sometimes became homesick and would go out to the Los Angeles International Airport on rainy days to watch the approaching aircraft. Hey, I remember that from doing Gord's Gold now. I remember that story. The imagery of the flights taking off into the overcast sky was still with him when in 1964 he was caring for his 5-month-old baby son, and he thought, I'll put him over here in this crib and I'll write myself a tune. Early Morning Rain was the result. All right. Well, Peter, Paul, and Mary's version. This went to 91 on the Billboard Hot 100. And several other people have done it. George Hamilton did it and went to 9 on the country chart in 66. And Paul Weller did it, went to 40 in the UK in 2005. So I'll have the lyrics up as always. Happy birthday, Bo Start.
In the early morning rain, with $1 in my hand and an aching in my heart, and my pockets full of sand. I'm a long way from home, and I miss my loved ones so. In the early morning rain, with no place to go, out on runway number 9, big 707 set to go. But I'm out here on the grass, where the pavement never grows. Tasted good, and the women all were fast. There she goes, my friend, she's a-rolling down at last. Hear the mighty engine roar, see the silver wing on high, see the silver wing on high. She's away and westward bound, far above the clouds she'll fly, where the morning rain don't fall, and the sun always shines. She'll be flying o'er my home in about 3 hours' time. This old airport's got me down. It's no earthly good to me, 'cause I'm stuck here on the ground, cold and drunk as I might be. Can't jump a jet plane like I can a freight train, so I'd best be on my way in the early morning rain. So I'd best be on my way in the early morning rain.
Early Morning Rain. Now, I'm going to tell you, in the mid-60s, a lot of songwriting wasn't real developed yet. They were kind of coming into that because most songs in the 50s and early 60s, they were simplistic. It was more about the melody and the instrumentation. But I'll tell you, this is such a well-written song, but I absolutely love Gordon Lightfoot, right? So it's so well-written. And Peter, Paul, and Mary do such a good job with, I think, the tri-harmonies and coming in with different voices, and the female touch just adds to the heaviness of the song, right? And I hadn't really heard a lot of Peter, Paul, and Mary. I know Trey did a top 10 of them a few years ago that you can check out if you're a fan. I know that was well received, but the lyricism on here is fantastic, and it is just the story I conveyed. But I mean, verse 1, in the early morning rain, with $1 in my hand and an aching in my heart and my pockets full of sand, I'm a long way from home, and I miss my loved one so in the early morning rain with no place to go. Gordon does such a great job in verse 1 of just setting the scene, right? You're already instantaneously transported to where he is. And then here we are out there. He's remembering being out there watching the planes out on runway number 9. Big 707 set to go, but I'm out here on the grass where the pavement never grows. Well, the liquor tasted so good and the women all were fast. There she goes, my friend. She's rolling down at last. And then he's hearing the engine, and this old airport's got me down. It's no earthly good to me because I'm stuck here on the ground. So I'd best be on my way in the early morning rain. So I'd best be on my way in the early morning rain. So a fantastic choice by Chris as a favorite song. It's got a lot of gravity to it. So let me know what you guys think of this. What else should I check out from Peter, Paul, and Mary? And once again, happy birthday, Chris. Until next time, guys, I will see you.